got the world in my hands, the master plan, but I don't know why I keep calling, why I keep all of these girls in my shows. They loving me, but I don't know why I keep calling, why I keep calling you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Combo Starters Pod. I am your host, Be Honest, and as always, I want to thank y'all for checking in, staying with us, and tuning in. And big shouts out to everybody over at iHeartRadio, Spotify, and everybody now watching us on YouTube. Thank you for coming. This is season 2. Just to remind y'all, season 2. We are still here. We are going to keep going. We're going to stay here. Thank you to our official sponsor, Shea by Portier. Big shouts out to everybody over at Nightcap. Thank y'all. You know, we're going to stay with y'all, so please stay with us.
Stay with me now, baby.
Yeah, shout out Ocho. We're going to get right into it, man, because the Olympics are finally wrapped up, and we have now moved on from that. A lot of stats have come in about the Olympics. The men's game, the men's gold medal game, had a viewership of 22.7 million people watching that game at one time. So that was a great game. That was a great look. That was the most viewers, I think they said, since 1996, which is a long, long time ago. 1996 is a long, long time ago. That's about 28 years now. Shit. But that's great. That's great for the game because you figure in 96 you had Shaquille O'Neal won against Dirk, young Pau Gasol, Tony Kukoc, international players of that caliber. So, the game has changed. You might have had who else in '96? Grant Hill, Jason Kidd, Penny Hardaway was on that team more than likely. Sean Kemp, Gary Payton. I think Charles Barkley was on that team. Yes, that was a good team. But David Robinson. David Robinson was on that team. Shout out to my man Buck. He over here with his stat checks.
Stat check!
Shout out to Buck with the stat check. Anyway, let's keep it going because as far as the Olympics goes, we covered the men's side. On the women did win their eighth straight gold medal, 61 games in a row. It was a tough game with the home team of the female French women. Gabby Williams, who is a former WNBA player, I think she's a current player on the Seattle Storm, if I'm not mistaken. She should be getting more looks. She should be getting more tick, and she had the ball in her hands a lot more. But you see that a lot in the international game with international players, not just on the women's side. You also have people like Patty Mills on the men's side. Patty Mills flourished within the Spurs offense. Other teams, it really doesn't have it. But stick to the women. The women's sports is only receiving 33 out of the 500 companies on the Fortune. I said that wrong. Let's stick to the women on sports because we have 33 companies out of the Fortune 500, which is only about 6% have invested in taking up sponsorship with women's sports, be it the hockey leagues that women have. You have a soccer league that is very popular, and you have the WNBA, which is becoming more popular every day, which they restart their games on Thursday. So we'll see how the WNBA goes after this Olympic run. A'ja Wilson should still be on fire. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese have got a rest. So these young rookies might be ready to run. Aaliyah Boston, she got a rest. So, we'll see how it goes. Some of the WNBA Olympic women might have, fatigue, but I doubt it. We'll see how it goes. Stewie and Breanna Stewart, as they call her Stewie, and A'ja Wilson are, two forces. They're rarely going to be slowed. So we'll see how that goes at the end of the season for the WNBA. Hopefully we can get more sponsorship and support for women's sports as the time goes forward because women can play. That's not an argument. That's not a debate. College football. For all my college football fans, I know people have been playing college football 25 on EA Sports that has recently come out this year. I'm a person that also has been playing the game. So if you see me on there, Well, you won't see me on there. You get cooked playing me on there. But anyway, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it smooth. We're gonna keep it moving. College football. The preseason top 10 for college football goes as stands. We have Georgia at number 1, Ohio State, Oregon, Texas, Alabama, Ole Miss. We have Notre Dame, Penn State, Michigan, and Florida State to round out the top 10. A good top 10 to start the season. Will that top 10, just shuffle around as the season goes on, as the season progresses? We'll see how it goes as the National College Football Playoff comes, because it has expanded from 8 teams to I think 12 now. It's going to be a good look. My guy, Mr. Tony, he's a heavy college football fan. He will be very invested into it, just like a bunch of others I know. I will be invested into it as well because, go blue. It wouldn't be anything else. Let's see how this shapes out for college football this year, because this is their first time running this expanded college football playoff. And isn't it crazy? They went from 4 teams for so many years to now having a full slate of 12 teams to pick from. It's wild. Times are changing and things are getting better. We have some random news just to get into before we dive deep into the NFL. Does anybody know that the world currency is, 8%? Only 8. Well, sorry, let's start that again. 8% of the world currency is only in physical form. You have 92% of digital currency in the world. 8%. 8% of the world has physical currency. That's a discussion in itself, because the Olympics just happened, and a lot of people have spoken out about how athletes, I'm not gonna call them players because they're athletes. Everybody has a different sport. Everybody has a different agenda. I mean, you could be the breakdancing lady from Australia, but shout out Mr. Gray over there on the boards, Swigger Nation over here getting ready to get some music together. You could be the lady from Australia, the breakdancing lady from Australia, but everybody's an athlete in their own right. I say that to say, as we recently, come across, some people have just recently been alerted that, or made aware, I should say. U.S. athletes only received $37,000 for winning a gold medal. People like Shannon Sharp and Chad Johnson, who host Nightcap, when this news became news, they offered to, pay the U.S. athletes who finished in track and field first. It was first track and field. Then other athletes started doing it and reaching out and making comments and statements. So that sent Shannon Sharp and Ocho's bag from, a good 200,000 to maybe like 400,000 now. I think Ocho, I think Nightcap is paying out on shots. Uncle start passing out bottles sooner or later for payment. That'll be hilarious. Say here's 20,000 in a case of Shea by La Portier. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Our original statement is that 8% of the world currency is only physically in hand. We have 92% digital currency. Crypto has become a staple in the world that most people don't know is that powerful. Okay, Elon Musk. You've seen these microwave cars that people are driving around in. They look like, what's the good word for it? Air fryers. They look like air fryers driving on the streets. If you've seen one, trust me, it's an air fryer. Could you imagine driving around in that shit? Like, regardless, I know you probably have that Tesla Cybertruck probably has the most immaculate air in the car. It's like central air probably for a house. But still, you get out that mug and get into some heat. Like, you live in Arizona, you live on the East Coast during the summer, you live in like LA, something like that on the West Coast, you live in Vegas. Any shit like that. You live in Florida and you drive around in this fucking truck. That you touching that truck is probably fucking scorching hot, okay? Excuse me. But 92% of the world's currency is digital. So crypto is becoming a staple in the world that people cannot get away from. Can't get away from it. If you follow the stock market at all, if you understand what I'm telling you, this is why crypto is down. This is why a lot of the stock market is down. The currency isn't physically in hand anymore. It's more digital than it is anything. Something to look at, something to check for. We've had Kevin Durant, who is a U.S. Olympian, who is an NBA superstar, future Hall of Famer. Kevin Durant is now investing his money into the PSG soccer team, football team, I should say. He is the only one with 4 gold medals, and he's now becoming a minority stake owner in PSG. Congratulations to Kevin Durant, using his money wisely and using that lifetime Nike contract to his benefit. Believe me when I tell you. Believe me when I tell you. What? While we're on sports and while we're on basketball, let's turn to the upcoming season. They recently announced that the NBA recently announced the NBA Cups schedules and groups and everything. Are we tired of this shit yet? It's only been one season. This second season will be a defining moment for the NBA because I put it to you like this. As a Lakers fan, I don't care if we win the in-season tournament. It's not something that Lakers fans look forward to. That's something for like Clippers fans, Oklahoma City Thunders fans, Atlanta Hawks fans, Washington Wizards, and the Brooklyn Nets. That's something that fans of those teams will strive for, or should strive for, But no, it is what it is. Shout out to Kim and Mace. They over there acting out again. Look at these. You hear them. You hear them. I have some controls on this board. Mr. Gray's having fun over there. Anyway, we're not doing this today. Anyway, let's get to the NFL. Well, I'm sorry, we were on the NBA. Let's stick with the NBA. The in-season tournament is going to be another exciting part of the season that, lets everybody know who has young talent that is ready to play. That's really what the in-season tournament shows you. Because if the season starts, you figure Halloween weekend or whatever it may be. The in-season tournament is, figure 8 days in. Those games start counting for the tournament 8 days in. So you figure the first 4 games is a warm-up, and then the tournament starts. Because the finals are in December in Vegas, right after Thanksgiving. Most teams who have chemistry, going into the season with like solid stars, to me that's why the Lakers were able to pull it off last year. You've had LeBron James, you have Anthony Davis, 2 solid Hall of Fame players who will get the best out of players around them, but also use those players to their advantage when they need them in certain sets. Well, actually, they don't run. LeBron does. They don't run sets. In certain packages, certain size up plays, certain sets. They do run sets. I'm not that kind of person. But yeah, all right. So Buck is giving me that look like it's not basketball season. We're not going to talk basketball right now. There's nothing happening in basketball. We're going to get to the NFL. We're going to take a break for a second. We'll be right back. NFL, stick with us. It's the Combo Starters. Aren't you tired of the same news, same sports stats and reviews, the same music? Be honest with yourself.
and listen to something that's not their saying.
Welcome back to the Convo Starters Pod. I'm your host, Be Honest. And as always, I want to thank y'all for tapping in with us. And you can always hit us on social medias. And you can hit us on everything. Everything. From TikTok to Instagram to X, Twitter, Threads. If anybody using that shit, Threads, if anybody use Threads? No, that's like Facebook all of a sudden. Do people actually use that shit? I mean, older people use. Sorry, we're not going down that road again. I got cussed out last time. Anyway, yeah, I know. Anyway, we have all social media available, okay? Like I said, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, Threads, Twitter. Well, Twitter is X. Twitter. And we have everything. And as the season progresses, like I said before, as basketball season kicks off, as football season gets their feet rolling, we will have an interactive number for y'all to call in and hit the convo line. You know, talk with us, chat with us. You know, get your shit off the chest, especially if your team is playing like trash or you see some things like during the week that you didn't like from your team. This is the place. With that being said, let's get right into the NFL because preseason is here. Players aren't showing up. Brandon Ayuk is basically a Pittsburgh Steeler. I guess he got to answer the phone. He did show up. He did show up to 49ers camp today, dressed in 49ers gear. I feel like he was kind of taunting them, but Brandon Ayuk, listen, bro, get your money. You've actually been a real piece for that team. Okay, the Niners don't go to the Super Bowl without you. I'm going to tell the truth. If anybody feels otherwise, you know what to do. Brandon Ayuk will get paid. Brandon Ayuk will be, I say he will be a Pittsburgh Steeler. He will make Russell Wilson or Justin Fields' job a lot easier. He will help Mike Tomlin secure another contract in the next 2 years, or 3 years, whatever the case may be. So it's going to be a win-win. And Brandon Ayuk is supposed to get a long-term deal paying him when he goes to Pittsburgh. One thing Pittsburgh is about is paying players who deserve it. So good luck, Brandon Ayuk. See you in Pittsburgh. See you soon. You know, good luck on your season. My question is this. With the 49ers losing Brandon Ayuk, right? What does that mean for Debo? What does that mean for Debo? Because Debo, he's not Brandon Ayuk. He is not Brandon Ayuk. Let's get that correct. Most people know that. You can see it from the eye test. Debo is a wide receiver with a Christian McCaffrey demeanor. Like he can read running back, like Kenneth Gainwell for the Eagles. Not as strong, but shifty. You know, Tavon Austin type player. Dante Hall, for those who remember. You know, those kind of players. They used to call them gadget players. You know, people remember the Wildcat, but who's that? Ronnie Hillman or Ronnie Brown from the Dolphins? You know, shit like that. But Debo is a wide receiver who can run routes. Debo does run the route tree, does run the tree very well. He gets into his spots. He sits in the zone. He knows how to be a receiver. Debo is able to do all that with Brandon Ayuk on the other side. Without Brandon Ayuk on the other side, you won't find Debo. Without Brandon Ayuk on the other side, Christian McCaffrey won't be open for a wheel route down the side that Brandon Ayuk clears the field for. And when he clears the field for him. I don't know, San Fran. I don't know. This is a move that will either make or break your franchise. Because I'm going to be honest, if you don't have Brandon Ayuk, your window is closed. Your Super Bowl window is closed. That's the truth. That is the truth.
Make sure everything's in place. Don't want anything out of fault. When I ask somebody to take care of something for me, I expect them to take care of it themselves. When I ask somebody to tell me their story, I expect to hear their story, not somebody else's. What I'm about to give you is not just a chain. It's a token of respect. Only a few people in the world have one of these. It's a gift, only reserved for the top brass, the upper echelon. And now you have one. Means you made good. And when we wear it with pride. Okay, I'm reloaded!
Let me talk to him. It's like a conversation. It's not even a song for real, for real. Check it out. Hey, look, I'm the king of New York, no way going around it. Had the crown so long, my skin started growing around it. For Dolo, I'ma sit on this throne with no one around it. So if you're scared of deep throat, bitch, start blowing around it. Break a brick into pieces, start poking around it. Make the pieces stick together, I start sewing around it. I whip it. You niggas got it distorted. The rap game, you niggas gotta restore it. Cause I've been this nice for this long and you niggas tried to ignore it. Said I was blackballed and you niggas tried to report it. I be giving you life and you niggas tried to abort it. But if I wanted privacy, then you niggas tried to record it. Fuck up. My name showed up, then the game woke up. Then I signed a Rockefeller right when Jay and Dame broke up. But did you ever get a Rockefeller chain? No, what? It ain't go up, but I made it anyway. So what? Let me explain so I'm building this right. We got cracked, the fiend said the Rock Boys in the building tonight. We in the house. The dope boys in the building tonight, baby.
Yeah, they know the style. Ain't no need for security. The team gon' beat them down. Goddamn, we in the house. It ain't no motherfucking doubt. No doubt. Keep it in house so the recipe don't get out. Ooh, everybody icy. Wayne Gretzky me. Mama talking too spicy. Please respect a G.
Respect.
Hey yo, Graph, let's do the math. What it be? What it do? What it is? Get the bread. Get them free.
It's Philly. I've been reppin' since I came off the steps. We winning for sure. Y'all boys be paying the rest. Insanity. Like Brandon Lee, we do it to death. My family and the feds ain't gotta call me collect. They books in check. Rep North, but grew up in West. A monster like Loch Ness. My big foot on their neck. A conscious rapper that got caught up in the passion of having big foreigns, big chains on my neck. I'm labeled a threat. Been trapping since was able to walk. Been outlining niggas in chalk since I was able to sketch. Was able to stretch a half O and make it an ounce. Been sending my dogs from routes since they was able to fetch. Yes, don't disrespect me, miss me trying to diss me indirectly. Please address me, Mr. Way, or call me Mr. Lessons. Get your young bulls hurt up, I give them hysterectomies. Freeze up in the pit bull, you gotta send some vets for me. Listen, I'm original rock. When I put that work in baggies, individuals cop. Then I switch from the white to rap with no intentions to flop. Years later, Rock Boys in the building still killing them. Yeah, still giving them that adrenaline.
The dope boys in the building tonight. We in the house. Yeah, they know the style. Ain't no need for security. The team gon' beat them down. Goddamn, we in the house. It ain't no motherfucking doubt. No doubt. Keep it in house so the recipe don't get out. Ooh, everybody icy. Wayne Gretzky me. Mama talking too spicy. Please respect a G.
Respect.
Hey yo, Graph, let's do the math. What it be?
What it do, what it is, get the bread, get
Yo,
them bleak.
hey yo, the rap money come faster than dope money, but slow money is better than no money. Can't remember last time that Blizzle owed money. I put my dog on and that nigga stole from me. You wanna lose friends, then go ahead, loan money. You won't see him again, that nigga gone money. I'd be lying if I said that I never thrown money. But trust you never lived if you never blow money. You ever get it twice, then you know the whole money. Broke niggas come around, we like, I don't know money. Bought a couple new chains from all of the old money. Not the royalties, but off that platinum and gold money. Pick a spot, I got that where you wanna go money. That J. Cole, fuck it, let my hair grow money. That Kanye, let the world look like me money. Cause I show up to the club with that no ID money. Blizzard.
Yeah, they know the style.
Aight, the dope boys in the building tonight. We in the house.